3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to this week's episode of the Everything Podcast. This is an episode I've been waiting to do for a very long time. This episode is on streetwear. I'm very excited to bring this to you guys. I brought extra shoes with. We got shoes on the desk. And let's get right on into it. We're going to start off with the history of the Air Jordan, specifically the Air Jordan 1, which we have right here. This is the electro orange colorway. This is my personal pair, as you can tell by how beat up it is and how creased it is. But wear your shoes. Don't worry about creases.
Amen.
Chris, would you like to get started on the history of the Air Jordan?
Yeah, so like he said, this is the Air Jordan 1. Personally, it's an alright shoe, I guess. It's the Air Jordan 1. Its designer was Pete Moore. It was released in 1985. Its original price was $65, so that's decently cheap for a shoe back in the day, I think. The Air Jordans are nice shoes. They're not the most comfortable. I put my hand inside this shoe. There's nothing worth comfort there.
Let me just explain what the comfort is. You have this thick, hard outsole with a tiny air packet inside with just an insole. There is no cushion at all whatsoever, and the air packet does literally nothing, at least in my opinion. You can feel it sometimes, but not really.
Yeah, Michael Jordan, when he was wearing
there was one game where he played these, and his foot actually started bleeding. Just a quick fun fact for you guys.
That's crazy.
Sorry for stopping. There was just some background noise, guys. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, the Air Jordans have 38 different pairs of shoes, right?
Yep.
Correct. I only have information up to the Air Jordan 37s. However, the Air Jordan 37s, they were released in 2019. Again, the designer was Tate Kurbis. I'm sorry if I'm saying his last name wrong. It has a price tag of $235. To me, that's a pretty expensive shoe. I would have a hard time spending any amount of money close to that on a shoe. But I have spent upwards of $300 on a shoe, I'll admit.
Not for wearing. It was for work.
Not designer shoes or any of that, but for sure, man. Anyway, you got any more information on this lovely
I could go through my personal Jordan collection. I have 15s, I have 9s, I've had 3s, I've had 4s, and I have my 1s. I've also had 2s and Jordan 1 lows as well. I've had the Pollen 1 lows, I've had the Black History Month 2s, I still have the original pair of Jordan 15s, I still have the original pair of Jordan 9s, I've had the True Blue 3s, I have the Electro Orange 1s, and I had my holy grail on my entire sneaker collection, the Travis Scott Cactus Jack Air Jordan 4s.
Sneakerhead, as you can tell.
That is me. That is definitely me.
Oh, yeah. You want to move on to the other shoes?
Yes, let's get into another pair. The next pair we will be talking about is the Nike Dunks. This pair is the dark marina blue pair. This is my only pair of Dunks I have or have ever had. By having this pair has made me fall in love with Dunks, so I need to get more pairs.
Yeah. I was looking up at the Dunks. I was looking up certain information. I saw these really nice shoes. These really yellow shoes.
He's a big yellow shoe guy.
It's a new color I just found out today. It's a great color on shoes apparently that I really enjoy. So I might contemplate on buying a pair.
I recommend you buy a pair.
Yeah.
At least if you're not going to buy yellow Dunks, at least buy the Pollen 1 lows or the Pollen 1 highs. As I showed you earlier, they're not that expensive. They're like $150.
It's not bad. That's not bad. So the Nike Dunks that we got sitting on the table here, one of the shoes, was debuted. How do you say that word, debuted? Oh, yeah, thanks, pal. I appreciate that. In 1985, it's become a staple in every sneaker subculture over the past 40 years.
Skating, basketball, fashion runways. The shoe has done everything. The shoe is great for everything. It's been everywhere.
It's an everyday shoe, pretty much, is what we're getting at here. If you ever wondered who's designed this shoe, it is no other than Peter C. Moore, the same man who designed the Air Jordan 1. And it was originally released in 1985. Again, like I just said. So It's a pretty good everyday shoe. I've never worn it. He's worn it. But yeah, it's a dope sneaker. I enjoy it. Like I said, I like the yellow one the best. Any more information you got on this lovely shoe here? How's its comfort level?
Comfort level, I think, is less than the Jordan 1s, just because there is no air pocket at all. The insole might be a little bit thicker, but it's not very noticeable. I should go back on the backstory of how I got this pair, however.
Okay.
I bought this pair at Division 1 in the Fox Valley Mall in Appleton, Wisconsin for $300. Very poor financial decision, because you could buy the shoe on StockX the same day that I bought these for $300 for $180. I know that StockX might not be the most trustworthy right now, or the shipping times might be too long, but I'm just putting that out there that I kind of folded the bag of buying these shoes for $300. Just wanted to get that out there and let people know. Do your research before you buy shoes.
Do your research before you buy anything.
Yes,
Right,
anything.
amen.
Especially shoes, though.
Save that money.
Save that money.
Absolutely.
Unless you're a sneakerhead, then buy shoes.
Okay, fair enough, sir. So, we went through the Nike Dunks.
We went through the Jordan 1s. Now it's time to get into my personal favorite shoe that I own in my personal collection as of late. My very comfortable Yeezy foam runners. This is the Stone Sage colorway. I bought these off Go Instant Ship for, I believe, $210.
$210, nice. It's a very comfortable shoe. I had it on before we started recording. It's a very comfortable shoe. If it was in my size and it was broken in more, I'm sure I would have enjoyed it even more. Very comfortable indeed. Aidan, anything else you'd like to add to that shoe? Why you bought it in the first place?
Oh, why I bought it. So I am I'm very big on weird looking shoes. I know that
As
the other
you can see.
Yes. As you can see, just look at it for a second, take it in, look at all the holes, look at the curves, the designs and everything, look at the front profile, look at the back profile. It's a very odd looking shoe.
I personally think it's ugly. I'd only buy it for its comfort.
Yes, but if you're buying Yeezys for the comfort, I recommend the Yeezy Slides. I've had a pair of Yeezy Slides, I've had 700 V3s, I've had 350 V2s, but there's absolutely nothing on this earth like a pair of Yeezy Slides. You have this much cushion of just straight foam.
Dang.
It's amazing. I sold my slides like an idiot to my friend, however, who now has nails in them.
Why does he have nails in his
It's
shoes?
a long story. It's a really long story. I don't want to talk about it, but unfortunately, we lost a pair of Yeezy Slides.
Damn. R.I.P.
R.I.P. the Slides. I also
R.I.P.
sold him my 700 V3 Azareths, which was also a poor decision because he also has nails in those.
You should not sell any more shoes.
I'm not going to.
Gonna nail all your shoes.
He's a bit weird. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Well, the best ones are, sir. The best ones are.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a shame we can't wear these things like at work.
Yes.
Your feet would never get tired.
No.
And they need to come up with a pair with not all these holes in it.
That are non-slip.
That's closed and that's non-slip. And there you go. And that's black and it's good to go.
Yeah. They do have a black pair of Yeezy foam runners. They're called the Onyx pair.
I like the color black though too. I like the color black.
Yes.
So yeah, the foam runners are a newer shoe that's out there. Its journey started in 2019 when both Kanye and Steven Smith they debuted the shoe or the design. Some experts even say that these guys may eventually pass the Crocs for popularity and whatnot. I mean, I wouldn't blame them. I mean, look at the shoe, the comfort.
They're more
It's all
comfortable
there.
than Crocs because I have a pair of Crocs at home and I would take these over Crocs any day of the week.
I think Crocs are absolutely ugly anyway.
They are.
I would never wear Crocs. I have when I was younger, but I would never do that as an adult.
Makes sense.
So, anything else you'd like to add to these amazing shoes?
I don't think there's anything else I need to add right now.
No, absolutely not. All right, we should talk about some streetwear, some hyperbeast culture, that sort of stuff. Put them all out there on display. We should build them up a little bit like that. There you go. Those beautiful shoes.
Hypebeast culture. A thing that streetwear and sneakerheads hate the most. Hypebeasts. We hate hypebeasts.
You hate hypebeasts, and why is that?
Hypebeasts wear their clothes to show off to people.
Mm.
People like us, proper streetwear enthusiasts, wear our shoes and our clothes for ourselves,
Sure.
not to show off to others.
Fair enough. Sneakers have been a part of streetwear since the late 1970s. By the 1980s, sneaker collecting had become a major part of the streetwear subculture, due in large part of the signature shoes of the basketballer Michael Jordan. We all know who Michael Jordan is, Air Jordan 1s. In fact, there's a movie coming out.
Yes, the movie of the history of the Air Jordan 1s and how Nike got Jordan to sign. I cannot wait to watch that movie.
That looks like a dope movie.
I cannot wait.
We should go see it together.
Yes, we should. We definitely should.
Dope movie. It's got some great soundtracks in it too. Oh
Yes.
my goodness. All right, I'll digress from that though. Maybe we'll even do a review on the movie. Who knows?
Yes. Go check out our second channel. We don't know what the name of it is yet, but if we come up with a name, I'll link it in the video.
Absolutely. We'll be doing all sorts of reviews and gaming and stuff. It's going to be like the Everything channel.
Yeah.
Just like the Everything podcast.
The Everything channel. I like that. I like that.
Absolutely.
We might have to do that. Food reviews, unboxings.
Yeah, everything, baby.
Everything. Hide and seek challenges. Don't do those. Please don't do those. We're not 5.
I am.
Mentally.
Damn. All right.
I mean, honestly, so am I, though, so.
So we all know Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was drafted 3rd overall by the Chicago Bulls back in 1984. He led the Bulls to multiple championships with Scottie Pippen, all them other good people out there.
This guy knows his stuff.
I try.
Have you watched the Last Dance documentary?
I have not.
Man, oh my God.
I mean, I have
out.
I have somewhat.
You are missing out. You gotta watch the whole thing. It is so good.
I have other things to do besides that, but
like what? Play video games on Twitch?
You're funny. Yeah, you're funny. All right. Anyway, let's get back to the hyperbeast culture. Okay. So, for those of you who don't know, hyperbeasts are defined as buying clothes and accessories to impress others, kind of like what Aidan just told you guys.
Yes. Not me though. Not me.
Hyperbeasts usually wear a variety of name brands at once to boast their influence and display popular trends. Another component to Hyperbeast is the link to resellers.
God, I hate resellers. Oh
Resellers will purchase an upcoming trending sneaker to resell it at a higher asking price.
I hate resellers. I hate them with a passion.
You hate resellers?
I hate them. I absolutely hate them. But there's no other way to get shoes nowadays. It sucks.
It's true. Yeah. So would you consider yourself a quote unquote hyperbeast?
Hype beast.
Hyperbeast.
No, absolutely not.
That's good.
There was a point in my life where I was a hype beast, that was for sure. I remember when I had my Travis Scott Jordan 4s and I wore them all the time and I flexed on people with the price of the shoe because I paid $500 for that shoe. Terrible
Very
decision.
proud of it. Very proud of it.
Do not be a hype beast. It just makes you look like a bad guy. It's not worth it.
I wouldn't consider myself a hype beast either. Far from it. Far from it, my friends. Nah, I'm gonna stay away from all that. Maybe buy a couple nice sneakers, you know what I'm saying? But that's it. Maybe some nice clothes.
I'm trying to tell him once you get into sneakers, there's no coming back though. And I don't think he realizes that once you buy your pair of shoes and you start getting compliments, people are gonna be like, oh, it's gonna stick in his head and it's gonna be like, oh, I need to get more.
Oh yeah. Here's hoping.
He's gonna get a whole wall in his room, just straight sneakers.
So I'm gonna have a huge walk-in closet.
Kind of like what I have at my house, which you guys have seen a video before the podcast started of my current collection. So it's not all heat, but there's some heat.
Just some. Anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. Aidan?
I think that is all we have for you guys.
Awesome.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. We put a lot of effort into it. I've never edited a podcast like this before, so hopefully you guys actually enjoy this. And
I'm sure they will.
I'm sure they will.
Next week's episode, it's going to be on the Backrooms, correct?
Yes, the Backrooms.
The Backrooms.
Yes.
Stuff.
Very excited to bring the Backrooms episode. I know it's corny, but it's a very cool thing to talk about right now because it's popular. And personally, I'm kind of into the Backroom whole thing. So
I look forward to looking up some information on it, learning more about it. It seems like an interesting topic, and it's a topic that a lot of people are talking about and a lot of people are into. So I look forward to doing it with you. So,
yes, I'm very excited as well.
Absolutely.
So tune in next week, subscribe, like this video, comment down your favorite shoe that you own and any experience you have with your sneakers, and we will see you guys next week.
Oh, and before I forget, follow me on Twitch at Untouchable Immortal. I will put something up in the video. A link down in the description. Follow my channel. Follow my social at Sather2022 on Instagram.
And follow me at carguy_Aidan_24.
And we'll put all the links down in the description for all of that. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day.
Like you.
Give it about a minute to buffer time. Whatever.
I said my Instagram wrong.
Did you?
What was my old Instagram?
Oh, whatever. They'll get it. Just put the link down in the description.
Yeah.
We need to start doing that too. We haven't done it for the other videos. Alright. Since we're not recording, well, we are, but buffering. Good job. I think that was a
Pretty good
I don't know
episode.
how long it was, but
I mean, I think we should figure out how long that was.
I think that's good for, I don't know. It's up to you. Editing it, so.